What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing off the Cyber Dragon deck profiles. So if you like it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. Okay, so first card we are running is obviously Cyber Dragon. The main thing to use this way is all your fusion XCs and link plays. It has to be a 3 of. All the deck is kind of supported around this card, bringing it out, being its name, and you'll just see as it goes. But definitely a 3. The next is a Kaiju Jizukiru. So basically, I just wanted to run 2. I suppose just to draw it. You can search it, of course, but you could always search for other combo pieces. So 2 is pretty good, especially because you can just stop some of your opponent's problematic cards. And then 2 Galaxy Soldier to help with Xyz for your Nova and Infinity. Look, the extra pitch. Galaxy Soldier lets you pitch a light or a machine monster, no, a light monster, and sometimes that gets off effects like Hearts. Next, we're running Cyberdark Chimera, which is your Power Bond searcher. 3 Cyberdark Claw to search your Cyberdark Realm, which is another searcher for Chimera. But it all works in summoning basically the Power Bond and giving your extension plays. This can also be special summoned because it has 2100 defense with Naster, which is pretty sweet. But Claw basically just discards itself and searches for your Realm, and Realm searches Chimera, and then Chimera searches your Power Bond. And it also has the effect that it can help you fusion summon in the graveyard. Once its effect is activated, all you need to do is discard a spell or trap. 2 Ash Blossom, pretty self-explanatory. It's just one of the good cards. I suppose you could run other hand traps. I'm only running one other hand trap, which we'll go over in a bit. 3 Cyber Dragon Core. It's not the only starter. Well, it's not the main. It is the main starter. It's one of the most important cards in the deck. Basically, all it does is searches your Cyber Dragon card. It also has an effect that it can banish 7 special with Cyber Dragon. But basically, all you're doing is searching for your Cyber Dragon spell or trap. But the only thing is, if you're searching Cyber Emergency, you get to search another Cyber. Search Cyberdark Realm, you get Cyberdark. Search Cyber Repair Plan, search a Light Machine. Search Rev System, you have a Monster Reborn. Cyberload Fusion to fuse. And it's just... And then Cybernetic Overflow to destroy your opponent's card. So it just searches everything depending on what you need. That's why it's such a good card. Okay, so the last of the monsters is Cyber Dragon Naster, which is... He can become a Cyber Dragon, but he also can discard a monster, special summon himself, and then special summon a level or a monster with 2100 attack in the graveyard. So you can summon the likes of your extra deck monsters, which are Infinity, or you can go Rampage, you can go Infinity, you can do Seeger. It just helps special a lot of stuff, as well as the original Cyber Dragon. So it helps with that extender plays. And then we have Cyber Dragon Hearts. When Cyber Dragon Hearts is sent to the graveyard, you get to search a Cyber Dragon, something that helps with the likes of Galaxy Soldier or some of your fusion stuff. It just helps big time. It also has the effect if it's special in the graveyard, it becomes level 5. So if you use the likes of Rev System, you can link away. For the spells then, 3 Cyber Emergency just searches your light machine monsters. Pretty self-explanatory. Same with Cyber Emergency, except for this is Cyberdark Realm. It just searches out your Cyberdark monsters to go for some of your plays. You can search for Claw, or you can search for Chimera, which is basically your Power Bond searcher. So it's, yeah. 2 Cyber Repair Plan. Feel free to change this. A lot of people run 1 because it is searchable with Core, but if I see it my starting hand, I'm happy. Yeah, if you want to change that and probably some other cards, work away. But Cyber Repair Plan that 2. I mean, I'm still searching like the likes of Jizukiru, Galaxy Soldier, all that kind of stuff, and all you need is a Cyber Dragon in the graveyard, which you will have. You just have to kind of work around it, I suppose. But yeah, very good card. 3 Machine Dupe, very important card to see. Basically what you do is summon one of your smaller machine like Core, Hertz, or Naster, and then you get to, because they become Cyber Dragon on the field, you get to special summon 2 level 5 Cyber Dragons from your deck. And then you can go for your Finny plays or Fusion plays or whatever you kind of want. And it also fills your graveyard, which is really nice. But if you see this and one of the starter cards, it's probably, not that it might be game, but you're kind of well off. The 1 Rev System, because it's a monster born for Cyber Dragons, I mean, it can't be destroyed by card effect once special summon, so you do the likes of it's just, I suppose, it's an extra extender. You can change this as well if you like, if you think of maybe a hand trap you want. But yeah, I just like it. Okay, so for the fusion cards, Power Bond, because it's searched with Cyberdark Chimera, it also doubles the attack of the fusions on a monster. Cyberload Fusion, because it's searched with Core, and you can, after you use Overload Fusion to banish, you can get the banished stuff back into your deck pretty much. And then 2 Overload Fusion, because I do like to draw it, as well as having Anaconda. But yeah. And lastly, for the traps, I have 3 Imperm. Some people don't use it, some people do, but it's an extra negate. If you have a different hand trap or a different sort of, I don't know, meta card that you want, maybe run it. But it's got Nova or Affinity on the artwork, so it kind of has to be around. Plus, it's a really, really good card. To stop your opponents from kind of going off. And then Cybernetic Overflow, like that, it's searchable with Core. If you kind of want to end with a few negates and then Cybernetic Overflow to destroy your opponent's stuff, that's always good as well, you know. Yeah, it's definitely a must need. There's a few builds where you can run like 3 of them, but no, 1 is fine, especially because it's searchable with Core. Okay, for the extra deck then, our fusion monsters. Let's go from left to right. So, first card we have is Cyber Eternity Dragon. Basically, what it does is kind of you can end on it. Many boards I play, you end with 2 Infinity and an Eternity, and it defends some of your stuff as well as like an Overflow, which is really nice. But basically, what it does, it is a 4,000 defender, and it stops your opponent from targeting most of your machine monsters. And then we have Cyber End Dragon. Feel free to cut this out for a second rampage. You can absolutely do that. I suppose I just wanted to show off my Cyber End Dragon. But it's just a 4,000 beat stick with Power Bond. It's 8,000, which is pretty nice, as well as it inflicts battle damage to a defense position monster. And then we have Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon, less being used as of late because a lot of people aren't using links, or at least are getting rid of their links after a while. But yeah, other than that, if you're running like the new DDD deck, they still have Gilgamesh, so you can use it with them. Then we have Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon for if your opponent isn't running machines. That's why you run 2 Jizakira that you can just take your opponent's monster, and it's kind of wipes their board as well as having a big beat stick monster. And then Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, which is by far one of the best fusions in the entire deck. It's a level 5, so if you're ending and you want it helps you go for that second Infinity. That's why I definitely recommend running 2, just to use 1 for level 5 fodder. It also has a couple of effects. When it's summoned using machine monsters or whatever, it gets to destroy spells and traps, and then you can send cyber or light machine monsters from your deck to the graveyard to let it attack multiple times. This with Power Bond makes it a 4200 beat stick that can attack up to 3 times, which is very, very nice. Most OTKs are based kind of around this card. For RXcs then, we have 2 Cyber Dragon Infinity and 2 Cyber Dragon Nova. Cyber Dragon Nova is just basically used 2 level 5 monsters. Machine monsters go into it. You can also then special a Cyber Dragon from the graveyard to go for extra plays later on. And then you overlay on top with Cyber Dragon Infinity, and Cyber Dragon Infinity is in a gate. It can also take an opponent's special summon monster and equip it to it as an Extreme material. It's just probably one of the best. A lot of the times, the best boards, you'd end with 2 of these and some other sort of disruption. But yeah, very good. Okay, so the other 2 XCs we plays is AA Zeus Sky Thunder. It just wipes your opponent's board if you don't have anything, and then Chronomaly Vin Mana. It's just another negate. It's also a machine, so you can definitely go into a light machine. So Konami knew what they were doing when they made this card. Yes, you could end with an Infinity and a Vinma, and you still got 2 negates, so it's pretty good. Okay, for the links then, we have Cyber Dragon Seeger. This kind of helps when your opponent actually doesn't read the card a lot of the time, if you're kind of playing against newer opponents, and basically they try and attack your monster, and your monster goes from 21 to 42. It's very, very nice. Yeah, that's pretty much all it does. Predator Plan for the Anaconda then is still one of the best link monsters in the game. It can become any one of your fusion cards with just paying 2,000 life points. So you could easily have this and then go into, you link it away with anything, 2 monsters, and then go into Rampage or something and OTK your opponent very easily. Cleave Genius then, feel free to change that if you want. It is a machine type monster, so that's why I ran it. Also, if you special summon 2 monsters to its zones, you get to add a level 5 or higher machine monster. So it can be used with the likes of Machine Dupe. But yeah, and then Salamangreat Almirage, just to get rid of some of your starter cards. You don't kind of want to leave them on the field just in case your opponent opens up with something pretty strong. So you use Almirage, and Almirage can then stop your opponent doing some stuff. So that's it for the deck profile, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks so much for watching.